Strawberry rhubarb pie, an American delight. Known as a spring pie, this dessert comes from the late 18th century when European settlers brought rhubarb from Asia for medicinal purposes. Here, butter has been cut into cubes and is being dredged with flour in a food processor. Traditionally, this short dough was chopped together on a cutting board to loosely incorporate the flour, shortening, and water. Today, we can replicate this time-consuming technique with a modern food processor and achieve the same results. Here, the shortening of choice is extra virgin coconut oil, which is a healthier alternative to the animal fat that was most readily available at this recipe's conception. Sea salt is then dissolved in ice water. This ensures the dough gets even salinity throughout and the fat stays separate from the liquid during mixing. The icy salt water is slowly added to the active mixer, bearing in mind that less mixing results in a flakier and less springy crust. Overmixing can cause gluten to develop in the wheat. The dough is dry to the touch, but sticks together easily. The correct consistency can only be achieved by direct hand contact. It should be malleable and soft, yet strong enough to hold together in an 1/8-inch sheet. Meanwhile, strawberries have been quartered and set on the stove to boil with diced rhubarb and sugar. The sugar will macerate the berries and rhubarb, so adding water isn't required. A gentle dusting of flour, and the dough stretches easily on a sheet of parchment, pushing the rolling pin outwards from the center. Scissors are used here to cut away the extra dough for later use. Using 3 fingers, a signature pattern is pressed into the ridge of the crust. This offers the edge stability and weight to keep the crust from slipping down while browning. On low heat, the filling mixture is slowly incorporated and brought to a boil. The color of the juice begins to change to indicate the Maillard reaction is taking place. Typically, this pie is made with a top and is baked with a fresh berry mixture. But this results in twice the carbohydrates and a less visually appealing result. Here, the leftover dough is made into an additional pie. Notice how pieces of the dough can be used to easily patch holes and extend the crust. With a fork, holes are made in the bottom of the shell to avoid air pockets rising and creating an undesirable finished shape. Lemon is added for pH balance and to preserve the bright red color. The oven has been preheated to 350 degrees, and the crusts are baked until golden brown. Some liquid is removed from the boiled filling mixture and combined with cornstarch to create a thickening slurry. This is done away from the stove to avoid premature thickening and lumps in the finished product. The slurry is then added slowly to the boiling pot, stirring the bottom as the mixture actively thickens. The crusts are now golden brown, completely baked, and ready to be filled. Fresh strawberries are sliced and placed on top to showcase their natural brilliance.